In this video, we'll be going over 9.4, describing your neighborhood. So for this video, there's a couple different things that you're going to do. Okay, so there's actually 5 parts of telling the story of your neighborhood. So the first one is to tell where you live, what kind of residence, what city or district, for how long have you lived there, and with whom. So for this one, let me go ahead and give you some examples of this, okay? So if someone asked, you live where? Okay, so this is how you could answer. You could provide some of this information, or you could do this in more of a monologue format where you just go ahead and go through all of these 5 questions, okay? So what kind of residence? So you could say, oh, I live apartment, townhome, dorm, boat, tent, RV. You could say, I live in a house. You could say, any of the other ones, a condo, a loft, you could provide any of those, okay? Then what city or district? Some of the ones we learned, San Francisco, Oakland, Berkeley, Fremont, Riverside, where all the deaf schools are. So you can go ahead and give the city or district that you live in. You can also provide the information about the kind of area, but that'll be later on. So the district is more if the area you live in is called a district versus a city. And then for how long have you lived there and with whom? So you can say, I've lived there since 5 years or since 3 months. Okay, and then going back to live with family, live with husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, live with roommate or friends, or live alone. Okay, you can go through any of those. Okay, part 2, tell what your neighborhood is like. Okay, so the type of neighborhood and the area. So for this one, then you can go through, you can say, oh, it's an industrial area, it's a residential, a home area, you can say it's country, it's farm, you can provide any of that information. Okay, what's nearby and convenient? You can say near water, so near lake, near an elementary school. You can provide that information. You can also sign it this way. So showing from here to there, to here to there, to here to there, to this place, to this place, to this place. Okay, well over here is this, over here is this, behind it is this. You could set up your house and place all of the things around it as well, however you'd like to do that, depending on how much information you want to provide, as well as what is around you, if there's very much or very few things, okay? So what's nearby and convenient, and then who lives in the neighborhood. So you're going to tell about the ethnic background of the families around you. Oh, over here is a family who's Indian, over here is a family who's black, over here is a family who's white, over here is a family who is Mexican, over here is a family who is Asian. Okay, so you're going to go through each of those and provide the information for that. You'll also provide the kind of workers. It's professionals, it's like, white collar or white collar. Blue collar, you can say that it is young families or families, children, none. So you can provide information who lives there, older people, senior citizens, provide all of those things. Okay, what is next to your residence? Okay, so the sign next to, okay, so your dominant hand is the one that's going to be moving over. So it's kind of like the sign me, pointing to myself, just going in this way. Okay, next to. Or on the other side, I can do my dominant hand and go next to on this side, or in front of, or this way. I can do behind as well. Behind me or in back of me. Okay, and then the 4th is to tell what you like and what you don't like about the area. So you can say, oh, I love it. Oh, I really like it. It's very nice. It's quiet. Or you could say, oh, one thing not like, one thing I don't like. My neighbors here, many party loud. Or you could say, you could talk about how there's stores right there, it's close, but then right there's so much traffic, many people going by. Okay, so you can use different things like that. One negative about it, or and then also provide what you do like about the area, different things. Okay, then lastly, tell about your future plans. So in one video, we saw that they're going to stay 3 years, finish, retire, move away, Florida. Okay, you could say my contract, 1 year, April, me move other apartment. Okay, or you could say that me since 5 years, next year, December, me move away, Colorado. Okay, so there's different things that you can do just to say what your plans are. You could say, oh, me plans stay forever. Okay, or any of those things. Oh, I'm going to be moving out. I want to do this. I'm going to sell my house. You can provide all of that information here. So be sure you do that to be able to practice for the neighborhood, for the My Neighborhood story coming up. Have a good day.